Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. I have a hamster on my chair. I just woke him up. Literally, I just woke him up. I pulled tissues off of his nest, and I dug into his nest, and I pulled him out. He just woke up seconds ago, not even a minute. So he's tired, and he wants to go back to bed. I don't blame him. So I just wanted you to see him. He's a cutie. So I'm going to put him back to bed so he can go back to sleep. Here we go, little guy. Thank you so much. And again, I am sorry I went and dug you up out of your bed. Here, I'll put your tissues back on top of you. And then pull the lid back over. And now I'm going to leave him alone for the rest of the day, basically. As he does his little hamster stuff and drinks his water and eats his food and runs on his wheel and chews on stuff. He's a good little guy. I just want him to be happy and comfortable and just be a little guy. And it's a good thing. Oh, I love hamsters so much. I know I say it so much, but it's true. I just love the little guys so much. If I could have, and I used to have 28, but that was too many. Even I know that. But if I could have a whole pet store with 1,000 hamsters, that'd be awesome. But again, once you get so many of them, you start to lose the sight of the individual personalities of the individual because you got so many to take care of. So if you want to enjoy the personalities of the pets you have, you really only need to have like 4 maximum. Many more than that, they just start to blend together, and that's kind of sad. I'm going to try and do a shake-up today because I've been doing my vlog here with a standard format for quite some time, and that's I like to do a bit of shake-up every once in a while, and it's time for a shake-up, but I'm not quite sure yet. I should have started it immediately, but I didn't, so we shall see. One of the things that I did want to talk about, and I even wrote it down on my little whiteboard that I've got down there, because I occasionally do use the whiteboard to write stuff down on so that I can remember things. I had just pop into my head because there's this really stupid song on TikTok where I guess it's a guy and a gal are arguing over which characters to play in Overwatch. I haven't watched much of this thing, just watched it on memes as other people react to memes and they go like, what is this? And then they play part of that, but it's like this one guy is going like, I'll play this, and then the gal comes up and says, oh, but I'm going to do that. And then she's like, well, I'm going to do this, and then she says, I'll do that. And so the tune of that stuck in my head, even as I said, well, this is just stupid. And so it started just running through my head, and when they do that, they mutate. And so the lyrics went from, I'll be Bastion, nerf Bastion. It became, well, I'm racist, I'm racist, I'm a racist, I'm already racist, for whatever reason. And so it became an argument in my head of instead of which characters to play, it was like the guy and the gal going, yeah, but I'm already racist, I'm already racist, I'm already racist. And that mutated into a young adult after-hours TV special where the white characters are not the good guys, and you can tell. Because one of the first big dance and song numbers, because it's like a Disney parody, is when these people are in a mall and they're like sitting in a food court and they're talking and they're getting to know each other, and then they're getting excited, and then it turns into a big dance number as they're talking and they're all singing to each other, but they're all just white people singing this. And the chorus of the lyrics that they're singing are and I tweeted this one, but it was, well, I'm racist too, and I wanna be racist just like you. I'm racist too, but I wanna be racist just like you. And at that point, you know, the camera freezes as everybody's dancing, and everyone goes, yeah! Only it just goes to silence as the camera pulls back And you just see that it's a bunch of these white kids that are looking at each other, absolutely glowing with the brilliance of knowing that they're with other people that are just like them. And of course, everyone around them is like predominantly non-white. Predominantly. There's not all non-white, but everyone is just looking on them in abject horror. Like, oh my God, what did we just see? And so there's little stuff like that. Every time that there's a dance number, it's something that's absolutely horrific. Like there's one thing I've been working on about, well, he doesn't want to exactly exterminate the Jews, but he's very, very unhappy about the fact that, you know, handicapped people and disabled people are in the public and you have to watch them, and really, they shouldn't exist. So it's not a very, very nice thing. And again, make no bones about this one. The main characters of this show are not the good guys. But that's running through my head. Thumbs up for that. And so really, I don't know how these things twist in my head, but it's okay. I mean, I'm just a guy. Thumbs up for that. Now what I want to do before I forget, where did I put them? Because I didn't want to forget. Here we are. I ate graham crackers yesterday. So here's my graham cracker package over there. Graham crackers. But here's a Be Happy card. I've been going through these. Somebody sent these to me as a gift in a box. I unboxed these when I got them, but I've been going through the middle cards of the unpopped ones to either side of the ones that I've popped open. Let's pop open another one. Some of them have been really, really good, extremely profound, quite excellent. Others of them have been, well, so, for the ASMR types out there, oh, come on, there we go. Remember the feeling as a child when you woke up and morning smiled. It's time you felt like that again. Well, yeah, it's always time like that, and yeah, it's time you felt like that again. Tell that to the person who's like living on the street, or, you know, is in the hospital, or has lost everything. It's a nice sentiment, but if you're not having wonderful things happen to you, I can see how that would be a make you less than happy sort of thing to read. I mean, life is life. That's the way life is. But we have this many left. How many is there? How many are there? How many is there? I can speak English. I can use language. Just not well. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. Only another week's worth of these. I've gone through that many of them. Wow. The inexorable march of time. Past that, not a whole lot to say. I didn't do much yesterday. In fact, I didn't even go walkies. Or did I? No, I did go walkies. What am I even talking about? During the daylight hours, I did not. I woke up, I came in here, I started recording, and then I fell asleep quite a bit. Never for long. I think the maximum I fell asleep was like for a half hour, but it's kept happening throughout the day. I'm glad I got as many videos done as I could. Still 3 for the main channel, and oh, I've gone 3 days without any videos for the game channel. I feel bad for that. Life is life though. Doing my best. Doing my best. I mean, I've only got so many spoons that I can spend, and I'm hurting a lot. So hopefully that's not like metastasizing cancer to my bones. Hopefully it's just the fibromyalgia. I mean, if I do have cancer and I'm gonna die in like a year, then I'll try and, you know, record as long as I can and as long as I'm healthy, and then try and live stream on my deathbed. But hopefully I'm gonna be a-okay. Hopefully. I mean, we're all gonna die eventually. I mean, every single one of us, the destination is the grave. So it's the journey on the way that is the point. And I was thinking about that this morning. About how elections and just the world and people and the people that we try to bring up so that they can do things, I look at I was realizing this morning while I was taking my shower that the world is like our human species. Our species is singing on the face of this planet. We are singing our existence. We are singing that we are here. We are all in song. Everything we do is part of the worldwide species song. But not everybody can sing as loud. And I wish that those people that are the marginalized, the fringed, the disenfranchised, the disabled, all of those people that don't have as loud of a voice, I want to help them sing as loud as the rest of us, because their voices need to be a part of the chorus of our species too. All of our voices need to be heard in song, not just the majority, or just one party, or just one theological? Why not? Theological belief, or one philosophical belief, or one governmental belief. We need all of our voices lifted in song as part of the huge human chorus. Not just some voices, all voices. And I want those fringe voices to be heard. That is my goal in life. I can do very little about it, but what I can do, I try. Part of that is just, well, adding my own voice to the song by making my own videos. And you can add your voice to the song by making your videos. GentleBonk is now making a vlogging series. Hopefully I'll have a link up here. Evan Alexander, GentleBonk. He's just had his first voting experience, going to be turning 19. So definitely a thumbs up. So if you want to, and you could, check him out. He's got some technical issues to work out with on his vlogging. The audio is not the best, and there are some other things I'd like to give him some hands with on the technical side, some issues, some help with, but check him out. Good stuff. The world is in the midst of all the horror, in the midst of the violence and the terror and the disenfranchised being further disenfranchised and the trampled being further trampled. Even in that, there is beauty and joy in the world. Even if just for moments. You have to find the beauty, you have to find the joy. Sheer animal existence is existence, yes. But life has to be more than just sheer animal existence. It has to be. Otherwise, why stick around? What I'm going to do now is actually go through and break up my format, if nothing else. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments right now. I'm going to go through and thank those 20 to 25. It is arranged because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of these hands, I know some sign language. Not a lot, but, some. So, even with that, the fibro and all that, I forget where I'm going. So if I lose my place, my apologies. If I mispronounce your username, my apologies. No disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. I'm better than most at pronouncing non-English things, but... and I'm not reading the comments right now. I have excellent peripheral vision, so sometimes when I look at a name, I see the entire comment, but on the whole, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment. I mean, I literally have people that say, you have helped keep me alive. And I have other people that say, why haven't you died of cancer? And there's others that, after reading these, say, you are a person. This was a video. Because that's the indifferent comment. You were a person. This was a video. So, thumbs up for that. So, I've opened up all that on Chrome. I'm calling up my Chrome, I hope. There we are. Mr. Hoopy Floopy, thumbs up and thank you. Coming to not expect, but to enjoy seeing your name in the comments. Thumbs up and thank you. And Potts, greatly appreciated. Vegard Edvardson. There was a Vegard Johnson. I'm sorry I haven't seen his name in the comments lately. I hope he comes back. Albrecht, greatly appreciated. Ski Slump, thumbs up and thank you. Il Sukrishan? I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. And Animalistic 420, greatly appreciated. And Kathy Kitscat, good to see you in the comments. Dunkalars1, thumbs up, greatly appreciated. Jesus Crisis, I like that very, very much. Claude5190, you've been with me in the comments for quite some time too. Thank you very, very much. And Extreme9, thank you very, very much. Brian Glenn, greatly appreciated. Winner Will, thumbs up and thank you. Willpower123, greatly appreciated. What a joyful scene. I like that name, thank you. And then Cobra Gratialator, I can't pronounce anything today. Thank you very, very much. Molly Courtney, thumbs up and thank you. Infant Slayer, heck of a name, I like that. Ooh. And then Mr. Wheezy, thumbs up and thank you. I think I might have skipped 20, I'm not sure, but if I did, oh well. And then THP, thumbs up and thank you. Ilari Ilari, I can't pronounce your last name. Thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. And Ryan Brady, thumbs up and thank you. Each and every one of you. I'm quite sure I was nowhere near 25 on that one. Hopefully I got close though. But still, thank you each and every one of you. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. And when you're depressed, you need to get out of your head and dealing with real people. You start to hear your thoughts echoing off the inside of your head. It ain't nice. It ain't pretty. So, thank you again very, very much. Definitely a thumbs up. Past that, there's not really a whole lot been going on in my life. I'm worried, of course, about what's going to be happening. The government is going to start taking $250 out of my disability check each month starting next month. Christmas, yay! I already go negative $300 and $400. If they do that, my rent check, well, when they do that, my rent check is going to bounce. If you could help me out, that would be awesome. Very, very awesome. Greatly appreciated. I hate asking for help. I really, really do. I despise it. My grandparents lived through the Depression era. They drilled the Depression era stuff into my mother's head, and my grandparents raised me. It was drilled into my head from my grandparents and my parents that if you need help, you shut up and suffer. Nobody cares. Die if you have to. That was drilled into my head. So even though from the year 2000 onward, I have known that that is wrong, that there are people who would love to help. They are dedicated to helping. In fact, if you attempt to be that rock and that stone that does it all for yourself, you're actually depriving others of the opportunity to do service for others because they want to help. So I know that there's help, and it's not wrong to ask for help. It's just all those audio files from my childhood running. Gotta love that. Speaking of childhood tapes running, just as a mild aside, did anybody, when I was a child, I watched TV in the 60s and 70s. I watched I lived on the Canadian border in Bellingham, 30 miles south of Canada. The TV station we had played predominantly Canadian TV, which also was a lot of British TV. So we watched Mr. Dress Up in the morning time, and there was The Friendly Giant. So if you were living in the West Coast Canada area, did you watch Mr. Dress Up and The Friendly Giant and all that? Because The Friendly Giant was just a guy who he was a regular guy who just told stories, but they had little tiny dollhouse stuff that he would move around as a house thing and say, here, take a seat. And so he's supposed to be a giant. When you've got not much money, what do you do? Well, hey, if you can check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, as I've mentioned, or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. You are literally the only reason I'm able to pay my rent and eat. So thank you very, very much. Now, if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit that little notification bell. Not that YouTube pays attention to it. That would be awesome. Very appreciated. My views and subscriptions and everything is on a free fall. So if you could help, that'd be awesome. Anyway, though, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. I'm going to work on a reaction, work on a game video, work on a game video from a game channel. I got a lot to do today.